Yeah, thank you, thank you. Say last class, what you studied? Steps to develop web applications. What is the first step? Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you, thank you. See, teaching is a very good profession as compared to all other professions. And teaching only, it creates other professions also. And for become a teacher also, teacher required. That much great position, profession in teaching. Say any profession, whichever you like more, in that profession, if you work hard, you will enjoy that field. That can be any profession. Suppose you don't have an interest to do any profession, morning to night, if you work hard, you cannot enjoy. With salary also, you cannot enjoy. But if you have a more interest in that profession, 24 hours also you can work hard, you can enjoy also that profession, any profession, whatever it may be. But teaching is that creates other professions also. For creating any profession, teaching profession required. Yeah, thank you all. See, uh, I given steps to develop web application. What is the first step? Create a web application folder structure. Second one, compile, create and compile web application source code. Nothing but Solid program. Next, write deployment descriptor. Next, war file. Next, deploy a war file. Now, how to create web application folder structure I given. Okay. Now, for writing Solid program, second step. You already studied. I'll ask some questions. Give me answer. If I write main method in a Solid, will it execute it? No, because Solid runs in server. Server doesn't know main method. Okay. Say Solid runs in server. Server doesn't know main method. That's what if you write a main method also no use. It is not executed. It is not executed. Okay. Solid runs in server. That's what execution purpose separate methods are there. Those methods we are calling life cycle methods. How many life cycle methods are there? Three methods. What are those? Init, service, destroy. These three methods. Init, service, destroy. These three methods. When init method called by web container, whenever first request comes to a Solid. When service method called by web container, for every request. When destroy method called by web container, whenever Solid instance is removed from web container. When Solid instance is removed, whenever web application is undeployed or server shuts down. Whenever first request comes, how many methods called? Two methods. What are those? Init and service. Next, when second request comes, only service. Third request, only service. Last request, service only. Okay. So these methods belongs to which interface? Solid interface. Solid interface. That Solid interface in Java x.solid package or Jakarta.solid package. Okay. How to see that is at the command prompt I have given. Java P Jakarta dot Solid dot Solid. Now these methods required. Write these methods. Now is it clear? Online students, voice is clear? Online student, just respond in the chat box. My voice is clear? Okay. See, Solid interface, 5 methods are there, but 3 methods only life cycle methods. 3 methods only life cycle methods. 3 methods only called automatically. See, init method, service method, destroy method. These 3 life cycle methods. These 3 called automatically, but remaining 2 methods not called. Okay. See, already given notes. In a Solid program, if you write a main method, it is not executed because Solid runs in server. Server doesn't know main method. Execution purpose, life cycle methods required. Life cycle methods are init, service, destroy. These three methods are available in this interface. Every Solid program must implement this interface to derive life cycle. But already you studied in this interface, total 5 methods are there. Now, this Solid interface we must inherit in a Solid program. Whenever interface is inherited, then what we have to do? Whenever interface is inherited, then what we have to do? Core Java is studied, no? Whenever interface inherited in class, then what we have to do? Whenever abstract class inherited, whenever interface inherited, then what we have to do? All abstract methods must be overridden or studied, no? Whenever interface is inherited or whenever abstract class is inherited, then all methods must be overridden or subclass must be declared with abstract keyword. Otherwise, compile time error occurs. Studied or not this point? Whenever abstract class or interface is inherited, then all abstract methods of an abstract class or interface must be overridden in a subclass, or subclass becomes abstract, or subclass must be declared with abstract keyword. Otherwise, compile time error occurs. Okay. Then, if we implement this interface, these all methods compulsory we have to override, or subclass must be declared with abstract keyword. Otherwise, compile time error occurs. So, even if you required one method also, you have to override 5 methods. Even if you required one method also, you must override all methods. Otherwise, compile time error occurs. That is, you studied in core Java. Whenever abstract class is inherited or whenever interface is inherited, then all abstract methods of an abstract class or interface must be overridden in a subclass, or subclass must be declared with abstract keyword. Otherwise, compile time error occurs. See, for example, you observe suppose you observe interface A, void show, void print. Okay. Now, are these abstract methods or instant or concrete methods? These two abstract methods are concrete methods. These two are abstract methods or concrete methods. What is that? Abstract method. But where is abstract? Where is abstract? Implicitly abstract. In interface, every method implicitly public abstract. You studied. Okay. Implicitly abstract. Here, public abstract. Here also, public abstract. No need to write. Implicitly present. Implicitly present. In interface, what is interface? That interface is keyword only. That is leave it. Interface definition. What is the interface definition? See, core Java most important. Not only now. Further, if you learn Spring also, Spring Boot also, microservice also, web service also, Hibernate, anything you learn, compulsory core Java important. What is interface? It is a collection of public static final variables and public abstract methods. In interface, all variables are implicitly public static final and all methods are implicitly public abstract. Java 8 onwards, default methods introduced, static methods introduced, private methods introduced. Java 8 onwards. But before Java 8, definition was this one. It's a collection of public, static, final variables and public abstract methods. Java 8 onwards, default methods, static methods came. Java 9 onwards, private methods also came. Java 8 onwards, interface definition changed. Okay. Now, suppose I'll inherit. How to inherit? Which keyword required? Implements. Implements A. If I compile this one, will it compile? Now, if I compile this code, will it compile? No. Compulsory, we have to override these methods. Or this class must be declared with abstract keyword. Otherwise, compile time error occurs. See, file, save. Compilation, you will get an error. See, what is showing? B is not abstract and does not override abstract method print in A. It is showing print only. After writing print show also it will ask. Now what system showing? You observe, B is not abstract and does not override method print. Either declare this class as an abstract or override these methods. Suppose I'll override print method, public void print. Will it compile? Now again error comes. It is showing only print. Now it shows show. Now it shows show. File, save. Compilation. See, B is not abstract, does not override show method. Suppose I'll write show. Now will it compile? Yes, now it will compile. See, compiled. Suppose I'll remove this. Error comes. I removed. Error comes. Now I'll write abstract valid. Say file, save. It will compile. But can you create object to B class? No, again wasted. Again you have to inert. Again you have to override. At last abstract method must be overridden. Either in B class or C class or D class, at last you have to override. At last you have to override. Okay. That is here. Total how many methods are there? 5 methods are there. And now every servlet must implement servlet interface to derive life cycle. To derive life cycle. Life cycle inheritance purpose, we must implement this interface. But whenever you implement this interface, all methods must be overridden or subclass must be declared with abstract keyword. It is compulsory. Okay. Now, servlet interface, if you inherit, how many methods compulsory to override? 5 methods. 5 methods compulsory have to override. If you don't override, error comes. If you don't override, error comes. Now, alternative way. I'll show you alternative way. Before that, now, first program, how to write, how to develop, we'll see now. First program. Now, first program without Eclipse I'll teach. Without Eclipse. And with Eclipse also I'll teach. Second program onwards only Eclipse. Only first program without Eclipse, with Eclipse. Second program onwards with Eclipse only. Because without Eclipse it takes more time. Actually, year onwards, you have to start Eclipse because your compulsory Eclipse required. If Eclipse is not there, it takes more time. Now, up to JDBC, Eclipse is not required actually. Now, year onwards required. First program, steps to develop web application I given. Say for understanding first program only 3 days it takes. Already told. Okay, 3 days. Now, but once if you understand first program, second program nothing. In a 5 minutes you can complete. Possible. Okay, but up to that you should have a patience. You should work hard. Now, steps to develop web applications. How many steps? 4 steps. What is the first step? Create a web application folder structure. Second step, create and compile a web application source code. Nothing but Servlet program. Third step, write deployment descriptor. Nothing but web.xml file. Next step, create a war file. Okay, create a war file. These are the steps you need to follow. This war file you have to deploy in server, it will run. Okay. Now, first folder structure. For example, first tab, one folder. Folder name, whatever you want, you can write. Okay. After this, compulsory folder web-inf. Compulsory folder web-inf. And in that web-inf, compulsory folder classes. In this classes folder, dot class files. But what I'll do is present dot Java file also I'll place here only. With Eclipse, we can separate. Again, here also possible manually. Already you studied in core Java package concept. Package to study, no? Package programs, how you compile? Package programs. Java C, after that, minus D, option you study, no? -D, minus D, -D. Like that you have to compile. Otherwise, present, I'll show you here only. Here only I'll place present. If you use Eclipse, automatically separated. Suppose first Servlet dot Java, first Servlet dot class. After that, web.xml. This is folder structure present welcome program purpose. Write this folder structure. For welcome program, this is enough. Now, folder name compulsory web -inf. This folder name compulsory classes. This file name compulsory web.xml. Remaining names, whatever you want, you can write. Remaining names. Okay. Web -inf in capital letters only required. Classes in small letters only required. XML small letters only required. These three fixed. You cannot change. Here, whatever you want, you can write. Here, whatever you want, you can write. Here, whatever you want, whatever you want, you can write. Okay. But web -inf in capital letters only required. Classes small letters only required. Web.xml small letters only required. This web.xml should be inside the web-inf only. Classes should be inside the web-inf only. It is compulsory. Whatever I given tick mark, it is compulsory as it is. Okay. So this is compulsory. Remaining whatever you want, you can write. Now, first one, welcome program I'll show you. Welcome program. See, what we'll do is we'll create war file. We'll create war file. The war file will deploy in server. Example, Tomcat web server. We'll take that war file will deploy here. After this, from browser, it is like a web client. Nothing but browser, any browser. Here we'll type some URL. Then my request passed to server. This request is called HTTP request. Hypertext Transfer Protocol request. This response comes. It is called HTTP response. Here you'll get output just welcome. This is first program. This is first program. Client will send the request to server to get welcome page. That's it. Write this one. Over. See, we'll deploy first.war file in server. From browser, I'll send the request. We'll get a response. HTTP request, HTTP response. Now, this program you are going to see. See. Here already files are there. 1 minute. I'll delete. See, first we have to create folders. In the diagram, how many folders are there? See, how many folders are there in the diagram? First tab folder, next WebInf folder, next classes folder. 3 folders. Now, how to create folders? See, at the command prompt. From command prompt also you can create. From here itself you can create. No. Now, from here I will create. What will write for creating folder? MD first tab, CD first tab, MD WebInf, CD WebInf, MD classes, CD classes. See, like this will do. If it is Eclipse, one button if you click, all will be generated. Dynamic web project, if you click, these all will be shown. That's what will go for Eclipse. Okay, write these all. It is first program, write everything. Second program onwards, no need to write because same procedure every day. Compulsory, we have to create folders. MD means make directory. CD means change directory. Directory nothing but folder. In a DOS operating system, directory. Windows operating system, folder. That names, synonyms like. MD stands for make directory. CD stands for change directory. Directory nothing but folder. So MD first tab folder created. CD first tab, we entered into first tab folder. Next, MD WebInf, CD WebInf, MD classes, CD classes. You can create in C drive also, D drive also, E drive, any drive. Is it over? Now, here we are write .java file. Actually, .java file should be in src folder. That is already given yesterday, day before yesterday. Okay. But present I'm writing here because if you write like that, again you have to compile with Java C -d option. That is the reason I'm writing here now. Anyhow, next program Eclipse will use. Eclipse automatically generated. Okay. Here, start notepad first servlet.java. Right, this one. Start notepad first servlet.java. Start notepad first servlet.java. Start notepad first servlet.java. Start notepad first servlet.java. Oh, okay. Start notepad first servlet.java. Enter. See, cannot find the first servlet.java file. Do you want to create a new file? Yes. That means directly opened here. Notepad opened with first servlet. See, first servlet directly opened. Here, first servlet. So if you write like this, start notepad. Notepad opened with this file. Here we have to write program. I'll ask questions, give me answer. Okay, I'll ask questions, give me answer. Without class, can we develop applications? No. So class name, open brace, close brace. Without class, we cannot develop applications. So class name, open brace, close brace. If I write main method, is it executed? Is it executed? No, because servlet runs in server. Server doesn't know main method. Execution purpose methods are there. Those methods are called execution purpose methods are there. Those methods are called life cycle methods. Life cycle methods. How many life cycle methods are there? 3. What are those? Init, service, destroy. When init method called by web container? Whenever first request comes to a servlet. When service method called by web container? For every request. When destroy method called by web container? Whenever servlet instance is removed from web container. When servlet instance is removed? Whenever web application is undeployed or server shuts down. Okay. Whenever first request comes, how many methods called? How many? 2 methods. What are those? Init and service. When second request comes, how many methods? 1 method. That is service. Third request, service. Fourth request, last request, service only. These all methods belongs to which interface? Servlet interface. That interface in which package? Jakarta.servlet package. To derive life cycle, what we have to write here? To derive life cycle, what we have to write? Give me answer. To derive life cycle, what we have to write? How to inherit interface? How to implement? What do you have to write? Implements or extends? Implements. Next, servlet. Okay. Like servlet interface in which package? Jakarta.servlet package. Is it required to import? Yes. What do you have to write? Import Jakarta.servlet Star. What is the meaning of star? All classes and all interfaces. Okay. Now this is if we implement interface, if we implement this interface, now how many methods mandatory to override? 5 methods, because there are 5 methods. Okay. But if we implement this interface, 5 methods mandatory to override. We have an alternative way. That is, I'll explain. Jakarta dot Soulet interface inherited in Jakarta dot Soulet dot generic Soulet. Now it's an interface. It is a class. It is an interface. It's an abstract class. Here, 5 abstract methods. Here, 1 abstract method. Here, 1 abstract method, that is service method. Write this one. Is it over? Here 5 abstract methods. Here 1 abstract method. Now life cycle methods are present in which interface? Soulet interface. To derive life cycle, Soulet interface we have to inherit. If we inherit Soulet interface, how many methods compulsory you have to override? 5 methods. Any alternative way is there? Yes, that is generic Soulet. Now, this interface already inherited in generic Soulet. Already 4 methods overridden. 1 method not overridden. That is service method. Now, if I inherit this interface in my class, if I inherit this abstract class in my class, first Soulet, if I inherit like this, then how many methods compulsory to override? Give me answer. One method. But if we insert here, if we insert this one first solid, how many methods compulsory to override? 5 methods. Okay. Now we have an alternative way, that is generic solid. If you insert this interface here, 5 methods you must override. If you insert first solid here, then one method compulsory auto override. So we have two options. We can choose any one. So we have one option. This is one option. This is one option. If we insert this interface also possible. If we insert this class also possible. Two options. If we select this one, 5 methods compulsory auto override. If we select this one method compulsory auto override. That is service method. One method compulsory, remaining if required you can override. But there, whether required or not required, you have to override. That's what best option is generic solid. Okay. Instead of inserting solid interface, I'll insert generic solid. How to insert generic solid? Which keyword required? Extends generic solid. Okay. Extend generic solid. If we extend generic solid, how many methods mandatory to override? One method. Say here. Java P Jakarta dot solid dot generic solid. You observe here. You observe public abstract class Jakarta dot solid dot generic solid implements Jakarta dot solid dot solid. So solid interface inserted in generic solid class. While inserting, they return methods. See, methods. These all methods, but one method is abstract. See here, abstract. Other methods non-abstract. So public abstract void service, which takes solid request, solid response, throws solid exception. This method only abstract method. This is compulsory. We have to override. Now, to derive life cycle, one way you can write like this. Then how many methods mandatory to override? 5 methods. One more way, extends generic solid. Then how many methods mandatory to override? One method. That is service method. What we have tried? Public void service. How many parameters are there? 2 parameters. What are those? Already given notes. 5 methods are given. No, in that service is there. Now, how many? One method mandatory service. What are those? Solid request, solid response. Okay. Solid request, something REQ. Solid response, something RES. We'll write. Will it throw exception? See the method? Yes or no? How many exceptions? 2 exception. What are those? Solid exception, IO exception. Those method exceptions are checked exceptions. Is it compulsory to handle? Yes. If you don't handle, what will happen? Compile time error occurs. Now, how to handle? Try catch block. Try catch. Exception E. Will it handle both the exceptions? Yes. It will handle all the exceptions. System.err.println E. Now here, this will receive request. This will send response. Solid request. It will receive the request from browser. Solid response. It sends a response to a browser. So, receiving request, this interface required. Sending response, this interface required. That is the reason 2 parameters. Okay. Receiving request purpose this one, sending response purpose this one. Now present no request parameters, only sending welcome message only output. That purpose we record servlet response. In a servlet response, some methods are there. Java P Jakarta dot servlet response. Here two methods are there for sending response. Write these methods. Already told you for understanding complete 3 days required. Today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Is it over? Here, what is the what are the method names? Get output stream. Here, get writer. Get output stream return type is servlet output stream. Get writer method return type. Give me answer. What's the difference between this one and this one? You can give answer. Possible. With core Java knowledge, you can give answer. What's the difference between this class and this class? What is it? What is the difference between this class and this class? What is it? You are giving them, but I'm not getting. Byte stream, character stream. Okay. This is byte stream. This is character stream. If the class name ends with stream, that is byte stream. If the class writer, that is character stream. Study no? If any class that name ends with input stream, output stream, input stream, output stream, that is a byte stream. If any class that is ends with reader, writer, that class is character stream. Okay. Input stream, output stream is there, that is byte stream. Reader, writer is there, character stream. This is byte stream, this is character stream. Right, this one. So byte stream. It is a character stream. The above methods are used to send the response. The above methods are used to send the response to a client. The above methods are used to send the response. The above methods are used to send the response to a client. Oh, is it over? Now, this method or this method you have to call. Now, what's the difference between byte stream, character stream? Recently, while teaching Blob Club, also explained. Give me answer. Byte stream, character stream, what's the difference? Byte stream, byte stream 2 bytes, byte stream 1 byte, character stream 2 bytes. Byte stream supports all types of data. Character stream supports only text. That is once again right. Byte stream supports all types of data, whereas character stream supports text only. Byte stream supports all types of data, whereas character stream supports text only. Byte stream supports all types of data, whereas character stream supports text only. Byte stream supports all types of data, whereas character stream supports text only. Now, sending welcome message. Can I use byte stream? Yes. Can I use character stream? Which is better? Which is better? Byte stream or character stream? Byte stream better. Which is better? On what basis that is better? Only better means you'll select one answer. Reason? Byte stream if you use ASCII code displayed. Character stream if you use characters displayed. Then which is better? Character stream better. Suppose one image I want to send or one video I want to send. Then byte stream, no other option. Character stream not possible. Then compulsory byte stream only. But sending welcome message with byte stream also possible, with character stream also possible. Byte stream if you use ASCII code comes. Character stream if you use characters comes. Then which is better? Character stream. This method we have to call. This method if you call, what is the return type? Print writer. In the program. Here. Response. With this you have to call print writer. PW equal to response dot get writer. With this PW println method. Welcome. Welcome to Solids. It is not system.out.println. Print writer println. Print writer created with response. Response constructed with request. From wherever request comes, up to that one stream created to send the data. That stream. Not system.out.println. System.out.println keyboard to RAM to monitor, that type. It is internet stream. See, this is a client. This is server. Client is in Hyderabad. Server is in US. From here request came. To here response it has to pass. From here to here one stream created. From here to here one stream created. Through this stream data traveled. From wherever request came, up to that one stream created to send the response. That stream we are creating. It is not system.out.println. It is pw.println. Print writer println. So print writer dot println, that is created with response. Response is created after getting request. From wherever request comes to that response created. That is okay. Now here this service method, instance method or class method? Service method, instance method or class method? Instance method. How do you know that is instance method? There is no static keyword. How many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? Object, object reference. Which class object required? First servlet object required. First servlet object, who is going to create? Notes I given already. Applet versus servlet. Last point I given. Who will create object? Web container creates object. Last point what I given, see, every servlet must be public because it should be accessible to web container to create object to call lifecycle methods. Now this method, is it lifecycle method? Is this method a lifecycle method? Yes. This method called by web container. For calling this method, this object required. This object who will create? Web container creates object. Creating object, this class should be accessible, no? Now what we have to write? Public. It is public required. Okay. Now this print writer class available in IO package. That's what? Import java.io.star. This is first servlet program. Okay. I'll remove these all. I'll ask questions. Give me answer. Once again we'll write. Otherwise we'll forget subject. First program if you understand. Second program in 5 minutes I can complete. Okay. Now give me answers. With your answers I'll write. With your answers I'll write. Now without class can we develop applications? So first what we write? Class name, open brace, close brace. If I write main method, is it executed? No, because servlet runs in server. Server doesn't know main method. Execution purpose methods are there. Those methods are called life cycle methods. How many life cycle methods? 3. What are those? Init, service, destroy. Life cycle method 3 only, not 5. Okay, 3 only. In that interface 5 methods are there, I said. Life cycle method 3 only. Okay, that is the reason one more time I'm asking. Otherwise, why one more time? Okay, because every day same procedure. First program if you understand, second program nothing. Now, how many life cycle methods? 3. What are those? Init, service, destroy. These three methods in which interface? Servlet interface. To derive life cycle, what we have tried here? Implements Servlet. Implement Servlet. If you write, how many methods mandatory to override? 5 methods. Any alternative way is there? Yes. What is that? Generic Servlet. How to invert generic Servlet? Extends generic Servlet. Generic Servlet interface abstract class in which Jakarta dot Servlet dot star. Now it is in Jakarta dot Servlet package. Is it required to import? Yes, compulsory. That's what I imported. Here, what is the meaning of star? All classes and all interfaces. Okay. Now, how many methods mandatory to override now? One method. Which method? Service method. What we have tried? Public void service. How many parameters? 2 parameters. What are those? Servlet request, Servlet response. Throw exception. How many exception? Is it compulsory to handle? If you don't handle, what will happen? Compile time error occurs. How to handle? Try catch blocks. Okay. Try catch. Can I write exception? Will it handle those exception? It will handle all the exception. System dot error dot println e. Now it will receive request. It will send response. Present receiving request is nothing. Sending response only. Suppose example, online results application. Online results application. You will receive request is hall ticket number. Result is response. Hall ticket number is request. Result is response. Suppose mailbox. Your username and password is request. Mailbox is response. But now no request parameters. One request comes, only welcome. I'm not passing username, password. I'm not passing all ticket number. I'm not passing employee number. I'm not passing roll number. Just one URL I'll type. My request password welcome comes. That's what present request parameters are not there. That's what I'm not using. But even if you don't use also, you have to write that is parameter compulsory. Now here response. With this response, sending response purpose, 2 streams are there. Servlet output stream, print writer. Servlet output stream, print writer. What's the difference? Servlet output stream is a byte stream. Print writer is a character stream. Sending welcome message purpose, can I use byte stream? We can use. Can I use print writer? Yes, we can use. Which is best? Print writer. Byte character stream is best because characters passed. For getting print writer, which method you have to call? Method name, not print writer. For getting print writer, which method you have to call? Get writer. Get writer method in which interface? Servlet response. Already we have Servlet response here reference. With this we can call. Return type is print writer. Response dot get writer. Now pw dot println. Welcome to Servlets. This is passed to browser. Now is it instance method or class method? How many ways to access? What are those? Which class object required? First Servlet object required. This object who will create? Web container. For creating object, this class should be accessible. No? Which access modifier required? Public. That's what public. Print writer class in which package? Java.io package. Is it required to import? Yes. Import java.io.star. This is first Servlet program. Okay. File, save. I'll compile. You observe. This is where we saved first tab folder, WebInf folder, classes folder. Here. Java C first Servlet.java. Successfully compiled. Write this program. For getting more clarity, tomorrow, day after tomorrow class also required. Now we cannot execute. We have to write XML file. We have to create WAR file. We have to open server. We have to deploy. We have to send the request from browser. Then execute it. Not like a core Java programs, not like a JDBC program. We have to do so many things still. Because this application, any number of people at a time from any corner in the world can access. That type of application you are learning. Over. This is Solid program. Compilation also write it. Is it over? Not over. Two times I written program. Very slowly only I thought, no. Is it over? Now compilation also not done. Where in this folder you have to compile because I saved there. Write this compilation. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Still we have to write XML file. We have to create WAR file. We have to deploy in server. We have to send the request from browser. Then program executed. You should not execute Java for Solid This is not a operating system related program, server related. Okay. We'll see continuation tomorrow.